Like today we're on location, so I'm literally stepping on dead bodies right now. I never purposely or intentionally walked over the gravestones and was like, I never meant to do that, and I never plan on doing that either. I've had suicidal thoughts recently, and even a few years ago and recently I've tried to Google ways on how to do it. They're honestly pushing it. No one should ever have to feel like that.
What's up, tea sippers? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for the late post. I've been taking a break and focusing on school and stuff like that. But we about to get into some tea. But before we get into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I make a new video. First thing we're going to get into is some Gavin Magnus and Solo Flow drama. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're just going to have to see it in the next clip. But yeah, so this is what I was talking about when I say Gavin Magnus unfollowed Saul off Instagram, and I really think that he unfollowed him for some unnecessary junk that he thought was dramatic. Honestly, Gavin, you need to take a break off social media. I'm going to say this now. He has too much drama going on with him. Not even too much drama. It's just that the fact that he's confusing everybody with this relationship. But anyways, back on topic. Comment below why you think Gavin unfollowed Saul off Instagram. So, when I say he unfollowed Saul, so basically, some fan reached out to Saul and trying to figure out why Gavin unfollowed Saul off Instagram. But I'm going to show y'all in the next clip. So, yeah. So, I know y'all probably can't read it, so I'm going to zoom in and read every text message one by one, so yeah. So, it says, just like if you want to do your own thing, just do your own thing. Haha, I'm trying to have a balance. If you tell me one thing, yo, Gavin makes it really hard for me to be able to. I feel like it's annoying to be around Gavin 24/7, and like if you don't want to do it, just don't, you know. So it looks like Saul is saying that he really wants to have a balance, but Gavin is really like forcing him to do all this type of stuff or whatever when he's trying to also have another out of social media life. So, and I'm gonna zoom in on the last text. It says he tried to get everyone to turn on me for not being loyal. I'm like, with the F, how can you not respect that I can have some space every now and then? I'm 18, he just can't accept that, and he makes it really hard, so I'm like in a weird position right now. So, looks like Saul is saying that Gavin wants him to be around 24/7, but Saul said he wants some space, and Gavin just can't accept the fact that Saul is 18 and he wants some space. Here it says, okay, what really crossed the line was when Gavin was shaming me for having one of my close friends who is my age over at the content house / my house, and now he's giving me the silent treatment as if I committed a crime. He just really emotionally attached to me and doesn't accept a bit of any distance. So it looks like Saul is saying that Gavin wants Saul to be only friends with him. I guess that's what it is. And he doesn't want him bringing his friends from in the content house. He wants bringing his friends in the content house because he just doesn't want to, I guess. I don't know. Tell me down below what y'all think about this. I don't really know what I think about this. It sounds really dumb to me. So yeah. Comment down below what y'all think about this. So let's move on. Y'all, don't get mad at me for this, but I only have one video of Indy saying that Dindy is over, and that's the only thing I have to show y'all for Dindy because I really don't have the other stuff, and it's not my fault. I just don't be on Instagram like that. Sorry! plans, whenever I put that clip while I'm editing it, whenever I put the clip inside the video, it just freezes the other clip before, so I'm not going to be showing that. Sorry, Dindy fans, I'm not going to be showing that. If you saw it, you saw it. I'm going to move on to the Aiden and Corinne situation, because a lot of fans are excited at first. Then they got really sad, really sad. Well, me, I got a little sad because I was really excited. I was like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then I got sad. These two really tested us. First off, they made it seem like they got back together. And on their TikTok too, but I don't want to show the TikTok. If you saw it's on Corinne and Aiden. And I forgot. And I knew it was April Fool's, but I thought they was being serious. Because it better, I was saying, like, it better not be a prank. It better not be a prank. And y'all would never, ever guess. It was a freaking prank. I was so mad. I was freaking so mad. Like, I was so, like, why would they, like, put us in our feeling like that? They really had us thinking that they was back. Like, why would they do that? Why would they really first off, they messed with my feelings, especially because I thought that it was real, but it wasn't, so they really messed with my feelings. They made me so mad, like, why? Anyways, moving on from the sad part, so what next we are going to be looking at is the final tea y'all been waiting for. Yes, the Ellianna tea. Yes, I know. So basically, what about this was, people started hating on Ellianna because she was stepping on people's gravestones in a grave site. And she was getting a lot of hate for it, and she knows she did something wrong, so she owned up to it, and here's a video of her stepping.
Like today we're on location, so I'm literally stepping on dead bodies right now. I don't mean to disturb you, dead bodies, I'm so sorry. Please don't haunt me. And
oh, that was her stepping on it, and this is how fans reacted to her stepping on it, but the thing is, she owned it up to that mistake. So, yeah, here's some photos. So, here's something it says, I feel like it would be more appropriate if you back and leave the flowers on the gravestone. Yes, okay, y'all just know she was dancing on the gravestones every time I see my brother at his cemetery. I accidentally step on him. Ellie, you do. Exactly, I never danced on them. So it seemed like everybody was defending her and stuff like that, but let's see more photos. So it also says, yes, BS. Believe what you want to believe. I'm not trying to be forgiven, just apologizing. It says, then don't walk on graves. She said, I understand, yes. So it looks like some people were also mad about it, about her walking on people's graves and actually recording about it. I guess that was the whole gist of it. And she knows what she did was wrong, and obviously me making this video and me talking like this, I'm obviously not condoning what she did. I'm not condoning that you should, go step on grave sites every day. No, I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying that she's owning up to her mistake, and please do not step on gravestones. It is very disrespectful to the people who are actually underneath that gravestone, so please do not step on a gravestone when you're walking through a gravesite. At least go through the paths of the gravesite. So, yeah. And here she's owning up to her mistake even more. It wasn't your fault, though. I don't know why people are getting angry, lol. And she said it was my fault. So she's really owning up to her mistake. I've never saw like a social media teenager actually own up to their mistake other than Piper, Raquel, or some other people. I never saw them own up to their mistake like that. So kudos to you, Ellianna. Here's some more people opinion about it. Meh, who cares? And it says, she said some people, and the girl said, girl, yes you did, you stopped, then walked on it. And Eliana said no she didn't, and she was defending herself about it. She was not about to let anybody put something to do, you know, I can't read it out, but yeah. Some person said, I have to ask, I'm not trying to be rude, but pretty sure in a grave there's a path between the graves, or a path in general. I don't remember one half. I didn't see any. She said, why didn't she put this on her main though? She said people won't believe her on her main. So that's why she turned off her comments, I think. Yeah, I saw she turned off her comments on one of her videos. She turned off her comments because she probably was getting comments about the same thing that happened, and she really was trying to move on. She wasn't trying to stick on one thing. Like, sticking on one thing, I get it. It's one thing to walk on someone's gravestone, but it's another thing to just keep it dragging it. But comment down below what y'all think. We love an unproblematic Queen Ellie. Thanks for apologies. She is better than other TikTokers. I'm not though. Oh my god, Ellie, stop doubting yourself. But you still put, please don't haunt me. It's like saying someone's relative is a demon ghost. Yes, and that was wrong. Okay, listen. What I gotta say about this is that I love how Ellie really owned up to her mistake, and she didn't wait a whole day or so to own up to it. She actually responded to it, and she completely agreed with everybody. She was completely agreeing with everybody, and she wasn't making no false accusations about it. So Ona says here, you literally blamed your brother and still aren't owning up to all of it. I owned up to it in my previous video, and I'm doing a live later. Oh, then don't walk on graves. And I'm never doing it again. So it looks like people are still not over it. And I'm just okay, I'm gonna say this once again. It's one thing to walk on someone's grave, but it's another thing to keep dragging the situations. People have a life to live, and people have a life to move on. And obviously, Ellie here, she's proven that she learned from her mistakes, so she won't ever do it again. I feel like maybe people should stop being extra and dragging the situation, because they're just doing too much at this point. And Ellie obviously apologized. She owned up to it. And people are still dragging it. You guys need to relax with this. I get it's an important situation not to walk on someone's grave. But, I get that it was wrong of what she did. I'm not saying it was right, but I get it was wrong. But at the same time, she's trying to move on with her life, and she's trying to live it. So instead of dragging on one situation, just let it go. Forgot to put her apology video in, so here it is.
But anyways, I know you guys love to send me, death threats and such, but I don't think it's actually okay, because I actually listen to those. I've had lots and lots of suicidal thoughts in the past, and even tried killing myself once a few years ago. Didn't end well, but you guys really need to stop with the go die stuff. That is absolutely not okay. No one deserves death. I've had suicidal thoughts recently, and even a few years ago, and recently I've tried to Google ways on how to do it, and I feel like no one should ever have to feel like that. I just think you guys are honestly pushing it. No one should ever have to feel like that. If it were
another video I forgot to put in.
So I'm going to talk, about the situation with everything that has happened. Okay, yes, what I did was absolutely not okay, and it was wrong in every single way, and I never should have done it. What happened was we were filming on site at a graveyard, and I was like, oh my gosh, look, this is so scary. So I thought, let me do a Snapchat video. I never purposely or intentionally walked over the gravestones and was like, I never meant to do that, and I never plan on doing that either. I was just showing the viewers that we had to walk, through the grave site to get to set. And I know everybody there at least walked over a gravestone at least once, and actually probably more than me. But I should never have videoed it, but I never intentionally stepped on the stones. I know that is super disrespectful and so sad if that was someone's relative. I am really, truly sorry, and I never meant to hurt anyone. And I'm not just saying this because now I'm getting canceled. I really do feel bad. I know you guys aren't going to forgive me, and I'm not asking for forgiveness, but this video was still necessary.
Why, Jake? Why, Jake? Why are you always trying to put yourself in drama? Like, leave yourself out of stuff you're not supposed to be in. First off, it says she didn't apologize, she defended herself. Oh no, what? I owned up to my mistake. Okay, so stop. Exactly, Ellianna, get him, because first off, I get that it's not my business to be in this drama either. It's not even supposed to be drama, it's just a mistake, and she owned up to it, and I don't know why Jake's always starting to call problems. I feel like the Magnus family is toxic, real toxic. They're really toxic, and I'm sorry. I'm just speaking my mind. I feel like the Magnus family is toxic to me, because first off, they're toxic. That's all I gotta say. They're toxic because, first off, why is Jake putting himself in drama like that? So, y'all are toxic. Sophie has merch coming out soon. That's all I gotta say about this. She has merch coming out soon. I'm super happy for Sophie and how she's moving up on her life. And congratulations, Sophie. So, this is some tea because the squad's at the sugar factory, and also Sawyer and some of his friends are at the sugar factory. So that doesn't mean that they saw each other. It means that they were in the same place. I mean, this really doesn't mean nothing. Well, I don't know if they saw each other coming out or in, but comment down below what y'all think about this, because this is tea. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on those post notifications to become a new tea tipper, and don't miss the hot brand new tea. And guys, I'm sorry for posting this so late after like 2 months or so. The truth is, I really needed a break because I need to focus on my mental health, my schoolwork, and all of that. I need to focus on myself sometimes. So I did take a 2-month break because I just needed to focus on myself. Now that I'm good now, I can start getting on track. But not really. Like I said before, videos are going to be off and on. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'll probably do one tomorrow if there's any new tea out. But bye. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah.